When you imagine a koala, you probably picture it munching on leaves from a eucalyptus tree and generally being super cute. But have you ever noticed how much koalas sleep? Seriously, these guys are sleepy little blobs most of the time. And it can be hard to believe that they spend up to 20 hours a day catching some Z's. That's 4 times more than we humans typically sleep. So why do koalas sleep so much? To answer this question, we'll have to take a look at what life is like for a koala. First off, let's talk about their diet. Koalas are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. Specifically, they're known for their love of eucalyptus leaves. These leaves are not only the main component of their diet, but also a source of water for them. In fact, eucalyptus leaves have around 50% water content, which is important because koalas don't drink water from other sources. Now, you might be thinking, aren't eucalyptus leaves kind of gross? And you're right. They have a bitter taste and are considered toxic by most animals. But koalas have special digestive systems that allow them to break down these leaves and avoid getting sick from them. But even though eucalyptus leaves are nutritious and hydrating, they're also really hard to digest. It takes a lot of energy to break them down. The process starts even before koalas eat the leaves. They have to spend time carefully selecting the best leaves to eat. While they're picky eaters and prefer the most tender leaves, they will occasionally eat unpalatable ones if they can't find anything better. If you've ever tried to eat a mouthful of fibrous, crunchy salad greens, you know how quickly those leafy greens can fill you up. Well, this is exactly what happens to koalas after they eat eucalyptus leaves. Their stomachs get full very quickly. In fact, koalas need to eat around 1 pound of leaves per day, just to meet their nutritional needs. This means they spend a lot of time eating and digesting their food, which in turn makes them super sleepy. On top of that, eucalyptus leaves have a sedative effect on koalas, making them even sleepier after consuming them. The chemical that's responsible for this effect is called alpha-pinnin, and the same chemical is found in the sedative medications that humans use. Eucalyptus leaves also contain other compounds that can cause respiratory issues in koalas. This means that, in addition to feeling sleepy, koalas are also constantly battling an irritated throat, which can make them feel even more tired. Finally, koalas live in an environment where there isn't much to worry about. If a koala wanted to run away from danger, it could easily climb up a tree and hide among the leaves. Because of this, koalas don't have many natural enemies in the wild, which means they can relax and sleep without being constantly on alert for predators. All of these factors contribute to koalas sleeping for such long periods of time. Now you might be wondering, isn't all that sleeping dangerous for koalas? I mean, if humans sleep too much, we can end up with serious health problems. But koalas have evolved to sleep so much. In fact, researchers believe that their long sleep duration is an adaptation to help them conserve energy when eucalyptus leaves are hard to come by. So no, koalas don't have any sleep-related health problems. In fact, koalas have been observed to wake up in the middle of the night to eat more leaves and then go back to sleep. They're basically the masters of maximizing their rest while still meeting their daily needs. So the next time you see a video of an adorable koala, be sure to give a little extra love to the sleepy blob. After all, they're just trying to catch some much-needed Z's. Thanks for watching.